Hello everyone, welcome back to Tabletop Escapades. We're gonna do some hijinks this episode. I think that's fair to describe those.
The jinks are gonna be high.
Yeah, not really anything too intense, except I guess maybe if you include the sweet man, maybe depending on your perspective.
We're gonna ruin a man's life, so that's pretty intense.
It hasn't happened yet.
And we're gonna ruin where he lives.
That moment was more stressful for me than any of the Mind Flayer stuff.
With a sweet man?
The sweet man. That was pure stress.
And you weren't even there in
I
that
was not
scene.
even there. I'm so glad it's over.
Sure, yeah.
For now.
He's a
You don't have a
creepy dude.
beautiful bird that lets you be in every scene.
Sweets man back now.
I know.
I mean, Sweets Man's not going anywhere.
Sweets
He's still
man's
selling
is
his
like the
sweets.
final villain now.
He is the Nightingale.
Yeah. We're going to the party.
Hey, never mind. I'm not gonna say it because it'll ruin too much. But anyway,
Whoa.
So you consume the sweets, and I would say just for the sake of time that remaining half hour is just about past. So you know that you're supposed to wait in the center of town for the healer to show up.
Great. I just had an amazing thought of the healer also being the sweets man.
Get your healing.
Sorry, I hope that wasn't ruining anything.
No, it's funny.
That'd be very funny.
Not true in this case. But,
Okay.
so do you just go to the fountain and hang out?
Yeah.
Okay.
I post up like a little ways away where I'm like within earshot and can see him, but I'm just keeping tabs.
Okay.
Therese, you don't want your candy, do you?
No, you eat it.
Oh my god.
I may give it to the healer when he comes.
Oh.
Little offering, little gift.
Oh no.
Nice.
I have a bad feeling about that, dude.
Could feel how you want to feel. Can I have you both make a perception check, please?
Give me that 20. It's 17 for me.
20.
Okay, so you both see this. South of your position, about 10 feet away, leaning against a stone pillar, you see a halfling in white robes with a red rope tied around the waist.
Okay.
Looks official.
He's I wouldn't say decrepitly old, but a fairly old gentleman. Wrinkly skin, kind of thick beard, white beard, and kind of scraggly, very thin hair on top. His arms are crossed, and he seems like he's looking around for something that he can't quite seem to pinpoint.
I say into Pomper's head, I'm like, do you think that's the guy? Red belt?
I'll ask. Hello there.
Hello.
Are you who I'm looking for?
He looks you up and down. Do you go by the name of Pomper?
Yeah, that's me.
Hello.
Hello. Benjamin said you were great.
You were great.
Yes, that's true. My name is Rulio.
Rulio.
Nice. Rulio.
I like that name.
You'll have to excuse me. My eyes aren't very good, but you seem to be a dragonborn, a very festive one at that. What is wrong with your scales? I can maybe fix that for you.
I don't really care how I look. It was a side
Clearly.
effect of some stuff.
Well, let's get down to business, shall we?
Yeah, would you like a strawberry sweet before we start?
When you offer the strawberry sweet, his eyes widen.
Oh, no.
You know how to do business. That's some of the very best food you can get in this city.
Yeah, I had one. It's incredible.
Would you mind if I had it now?
Yes.
He takes it
Here, I'll have mine too.
and he says, do you know the proper way of eating them? You're new here. I don't mean to offend.
I'm not entirely sure, but I think the proprietor just said pop it in my mouth.
If you'd like to show some class though, and not look strange to those who are very familiar with the suite, would you like me to show you the method?
Sure.
Go ahead and place the suite on your hand,
Okay.
flat. Take it off. Stick it up to your mouth. And slurp.
Oh no!
Pretty delicious.
Yes.
I seem to be wanting to help you with whatever it is you need.
Great.
Oh.
My companion is gravely injured. We ran into a...
She seems a bit distant, but not injured.
No, my companion, he's back at the Thieves Guild. He's resting on a cot.
The Black Rose?
Yes.
What is your companion's condition?
Very, very wounded. Very wounded.
I'm going, in order to perform this service and calculate it a reasonable rate, I need to know exactly what is wrong.
Well,
I noticed that I've been spotted, so I walk over anyway.
Hello, what is your name?
Hello, I'm Therese.
Hello, Therese. Don't worry, I don't bite.
That's good.
My friend took a nasty hit from my mace.
I'm gonna need
Unintentionally.
to stop unintentionally.
Unintentionally.
How did that happen?
I was aiming for this creature that came out of a portal. He sucked my friend's brain out.
Wait a minute.
He just sucked it out. Bastard.
Young Dragonborn, that doesn't seem like an injury. It seems like your friend is dead.
No. He's breathing. He's alive.
The only way that he could be still breathing if he was kept alive through magical means.
There was some magic used.
Pomper cast a spell on him.
That's going to make this much more difficult.
Well, there's got to be something we can do.
Do you know the rule of Calvi?
Pay your way.
Everything has a price.
Name it. Just name it.
Do you know the type of magic that I perform?
No.
My god is the god of fire. I bring life and death through the flames.
Well, then your god resides in me because I breathe fire.
Many believe that the dragons were born from the god of fire's wrath. In any case, I need to submit your friend to the flames. We need to burn him in order to bring him back to life. But in order to bring him back, you are going to need to find some very special stones, coals in fact, that will give me the power I need to bring him back from the dead. Now, in order to bring him back from the dead, it has to be a clean death. We're going to have to release him from this world before we try this magic. And it may not work. There are no guarantees. You still have to pay. But it may not work.
I trust you. You seem like a good person.
Well, I wouldn't go that far, but
You
I have
seem
nothing
definitely
against you.
You definitely seem like you know what you're talking about.
I've practiced the fire for many, many, many years. None are more skilled in the city than I am
All right.
with this particular magic.
Where can I get these stones you speak of?
Well, that's the tricky part. I have good news in a sense. The stones are very close, but they're at the bottom of the sea.
Okay.
Bottom of the sea.
Yes. The sea that is surrounding Calvite, you'll have to dive into and retrieve the stones.
Oh, that's easy. I'll just go for a swim.
They're very dangerous waters. You'll have to be careful, but yes, theoretically, you could just go for a swim.
How many of these stones do you need?
I need 5 of these stones.
All right, well, here's the deal. Since I'm the one doing the work here, I think it's only fair that if I gather the goods, that should cover the cost.
Here's the deal.
I thought we were having...
I walk into your hospital, buy your supplies, you heal me.
I think we were having a pleasant business conversation, Dragonborn, but you're collecting some stones. I'm bringing your friend back from the dead. I don't think that's quite an equivalent exchange.
What's the cost? How much are we talking?
For resurrection, let me see.
Well, he's still alive, so it's not really
As
a
I said,
resurrection.
we're going to have to kill him and then bring him back.
Well, you're going to kill him, so I feel like it's
Still a resurrection.
I feel like you're don't you think, Therese, it's kind of a scam here, upping the cost by killing him and then bringing him back.
I advise all of my patients to go and seek business elsewhere. There are other healers that perhaps could perform a similar thing. I'm not forcing you to do business with me. You are coming here voluntarily.
All right, what's your price?
For resurrection, it's expensive. Very expensive. I'm going to need 4,000 up front and another 4,000 if we're successful.
But if we're not successful, you don't get the second 4,000?
Correct.
4,000. Look.
To bring up somebody, that's a fair price.
Look. I could
It's less than I
never.
thought.
I could never make that much. There's got to be another way. I'll do anything
I say to
else.
Pomper's head, I'm like, we'll just steal it.
I'm not a thief.
Listen, I
can't-
have some other patients that I need to attend to. I have given you my offer. It's not going to change. If you want to do business elsewhere, fine. That is
Okay.
your right as a citizen of Calvite.
All right.
But for now, I must leave you.
Look, could you do it for 2,500?
Doing it for 2,500 would be an insult to me and my power.
All right, 3,000.
I'm going to say 5,000 now. Unfortunately, you've increased the price.
Look, 4 is fine. 4 is fine.
5,000 up front. 5,000 afterwards. I'm sorry to be firm about this, but it's not exactly like I'm struggling for business.
Pomper, let's just see if we can raise the money.
Okay.
I will give
See what
you
we can do.
24 hours to make your decision.
The decision is yes, but I gotta find the money first.
If it is yes, then I need the 5,000 right now.
I'm gonna find it, and then I'll find you. I'll get the coin. I'll come back to you.
Okay.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Okay. Shit. Gotta get those stones first, anyway.
Well, we have to get the stones, and if we're going to rob this magician man, maybe he has money. If
Maybe
he has
does.
10,000 gold laying around,
It's a lot
we'll
of
have enough to
gold.
pay. If you can get it from the other guys.
Look, you can replace money. You can't replace family. Move his family. We gotta find this coin. We gotta find it, Therese. What do we do? It's 10,000 gold coins. I've never seen that much money in my life.
Neither have I.
What are we gonna do?
Well, if we had the sack, it would be a lot easier. But Nicator let that dragonborn at the Thieves Guild take it.
Maybe he'll help us out.
Maybe we should just take our sack back.
Okay. But maybe we'll go talk to Benjamin. Maybe he knows something. He seems, he had
Well, we're
a ton of
supposed-
coins.
We're supposed to meet at the Black Rose anyway, so let's go.
Okay.
Okay, so you go back to the Black Rose?
Yeah.
Okay. So you get there. The guard does stop you, Therese, and Pomper, and he says, "You know the rules. You want to come in? I need your stuff."
Okay. I hand my stuff.
Therese?
I hand him my daggers.
Okay. You go in. You see Benjamin once again drinking at the table. Moof is also on the table. He's dressed up in some old leather armor from the guild.
Move!
And he's holding a mug of ale on his chest.
Move, you're awake!
Old Benjamin says, I got bored. Thought I'd dress him up a little. What do you think of his new duds?
They're great. Move. How do you feel?
Oh.
Papa, he just put clothes on him. He's not bad.
Sorry, kid. I thought it was funny.
Oh my god.
It's all right. I got your sweets. They're very delicious.
Listen, you went out of your way to get the sweets. I feel bad about this. I'm sorry.
It's all right. Look,
Did you get any change?
here's 10.
Thanks.
Look, Benjamin, have you ever had any family?
Yeah, they're all crooked.
Have you ever loved someone, Benjamin?
Myself.
Well, what if you died? Wouldn't you do everything you could to bring yourself back?
He'd be dead.
Listen, kid. When you're my age, you're thinking about death every day. That's why I drink so much.
Well, I saw your friend. He wants 10,000 gold coins for the procedure.
I'm assuming you mean a resurrection.
Yeah.
That sounds about right. In fact, I'd say he's cutting you a deal.
10,000.
I've known resurrections that have cost, well, more than that.
How do I get 10,000?
I don't know.
Can I work for you? Do you have anything?
I can't get you 10,000 coin anytime soon. Not for what I could have you do. Your best bet is to talk to Darius. Maybe he can think of some big score for you to settle.
What do you think, Therese?
We'll have to talk to him. Benjamin, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Is there anything strange about the sweets?
No, they're just delicious. He's been doing business here for years and years and years, and people of all ages have come and enjoyed his sweets. He's a very respectable man around these parts. He's a little off-putting at first, but when you get to know him, you know he's harmless.
Okay. Can I tell if he's, like, telling the truth?
He's absolutely telling the truth.
Okay. Not under any influence
He's definitely under the influence
of
alcohol.
alcohol.
Yeah, he's been drinking.
Yeah. But not of the sweets.
No,
I don't trust these sweets, Ben.
that's what he told you.
All right.
All right. Have you seen Darius?
Yeah, he seems to be pretty fascinated with that bag he took from your friends. He's in his room.
Oh, no.
We need that bag back. That's ours.
Yeah, good luck.
Oh, God.
Can we go talk to him?
All right.
All right,
Let's go.
We go talk to Darius.
Okay, so you go into the room, and as he was when you first met him, Darius does not look up while he's counting coin. He says, your friend's not very bright.
Which one?
Nicator.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
look, Nicator's the best thief I've ever known.
The
Why
best-
don't we put 10,000?
Oh, no.
Pomper, wait. Darius, is there any way we can get our sack back from you? That it's a meaningful bag. I don't know why Nicator gave it to you.
Listen, I don't know you guys very well, but you seem like you might be the most sensible out of
Thank
these
you.
fools. I'm gonna ask you a question.
Sure.
If I gave you a sack of gold that just made more gold in a city where gold runs everything, do you think I would give it away?
No, I don't think you would.
Okay.
I don't know why Nicator would either.
Yeah, I'm gonna be keeping this pretty close to me.
All right.
Do you think we could get in advance? A loan?
In advance.
Yeah. Look,
For what?
the procedure. My friend out there is dying and nobody gives a damn.
He's already...
Look, I met one of Benjamin's friends. He said he could bring him back for 10,000 gold coins.
God, dude.
We have a bag that generates coin.
We had a bag that generates
Look.
coins.
If you just let us use it just this once for 10,000, I'll be in your debt.
Try to look at it from my perspective. You come into my guild, offer nothing. I let you stay for free.
I'll do anything you need. Anything you want, name it.
The problem is, the kind of work that I need done, very delicate work. I don't mean this as an offense, but I'm not sure you can handle it.
Look,
And you want
Nicator
10,000
is a
gold from me.
professional. Nicator will get it done.
We're not talking about Nicator. You need the 10,000 gold for your dead friend.
I'll do it any job.
I'm sorry, but the way business works is I just don't trust you to give you any sort of job that would warrant that kind of cash.
I make myself look like Darius, and I go, what about someone with a different kind of skill set?
That's a good trick. That's a trick I could use. That's not 10,000 gold.
Well, I have
but
other
it's a
skills.
start.
Okay.
Look, he wants 5 up front. What about 5,000?
Anything we can do for you for 5,000. And we're going to try to help Nicator on his job.
I'm not trying to be a stick in the mud here, but the way that I got to the top of this guild is through hard work and being discerning. That's it. Now, a disguise like that, I can immediately think of 10 different ways to put that to use. I'm not going to give you 5,000 up front. I'll
Well,
give you
we
a
can do the job.
I'll give you a 1K job. You do that, we'll go from there.
Name it.
But the work isn't easy. And
We
it's
didn't
not always
expect it
very
would be.
pleasant.
Not gonna hurt anyone, right?
That's up to you. But we don't kill. You kill, no cash.
Fair enough.
Here's the job. Wait a minute. Aren't you already embroiled in another Nicator thing?
I turn back into myself and I say, well, yeah, we're going to help Nicator on the magician job as well.
So how are you going to do 2 jobs
Look, I'll
at
take all the
once?
jobs you can give me, all right? Double duty, triple duty, let's go.
We're going to try to do some jobs.
Double duty, triple duty.
We got to raise this money so that Pomper can resurrect Move.
Darius, look. You have any family?
No. I've always been by myself.
Have you ever loved anyone?
Myself.
What if you died? Wouldn't you do everything you could
He
to
would
bring
be
yourself
dead,
back?
Pomper.
I'd be dead.
All right, that's a bad example, but look.
Listen,
My friend out there,
let me tell you
he's
the job.
family.
Yeah, tell us the job, and we'll see what we can do. We'll get this job done. We'll get Nicator's job done. You'll see that we're reliable, and you can trust us for further jobs in the future.
Now, I don't go out of my way to play the do-gooder, but if I see a chance to clean up this city a little bit and make some sizable coin,
Clean up the city, I like this.
I do it. And it just so happens an opportunity has presented itself, one that has been elusive for quite some time, but I've finally got some hard details. There are these guards. You know, they guard the rich folk at the top of the peak.
Oh no.
And apparently their bosses haven't been paying them super well. So they've been scared when that monthly payment comes around and they can't make it. They turn into barbarians and they go and they attack those that are weaker than them and take their money.
That's
my
not
God.
right.
Oh no.
So it's a chain of fear that's had some pretty terrible consequences throughout Calvide. I've got the names of these guards.
Okay.
There's 4 of them.
Oh no.
I'm gonna need you to not only take everything that they've acquired, not only that they've stolen, but also what's been given to them from their jobs. I'm gonna need you to send a message. I'm gonna need you to hurt them so bad.
You said nobody would get hurt.
I said nobody would get killed. I'm gonna need you to hurt them bad enough that they're not gonna want to do this anymore. This is the job. Take it or leave it. I'm gonna be busy counting my infinite money.
Yeah, what are the names?
The first one is Gundar.
Oh my god.
Okay. I'm familiar with him.
Give me a second. The second name is
Barthanalus.
Boris.
Boris.
The third name is Tyler.
Okay.
And the fourth name is Eugene.
Okay. Are they all friends with each other? Do they roll in the same circles?
Yeah, they're also, from what I hear, pretty big into cat racing. If you want to gather them all in one spot, that seems like the place to do it.
I happen to know that Gundren, what's his name?
Gundar?
Gundar, is going to the cat races tonight, as a matter of fact.
I'm going to need you to have this taken care of within 24 hours.
That seems to go around here. I need to rest. I'm feeling very tired. We have a few hours before the cat races, right?
Yeah.
At this point, we have like one. Basically, what happened was you were supposed to meet that person in 3 hours, and I was supposed to meet back up with Gundarn in 2 hours.
Oh.
And so maybe that whole meeting up with the doctor thing happened in the future, and we'll have to flash back to do the Gundar.
That's exactly what we're going to do.
Oh, okay. So I don't have time to rest before we have to go to the cat races?
You could take a short rest.
I need 4 hours to get all my tricks back. But
Yeah, it's unfortunately not going to have that much time.
all right. Well, we'll just make do.
You got some cantrips.
Yeah,
So-
I can do all kinds of stuff.
Darius has presented you that job. I would like to cut to... Nicator, remind me, what is it? Where did we leave you last?
We were gonna go to the town circle to meet
meet up
them.
with those two.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I thought
Okay.
you were meeting us at the Black Rose.
No, I said if we got separated from there.
Okay.
So let's
That was like the
let's
home
assume
base.
that they heard wrong, they went back, and we just never found them.
And we're just like, all right. I
He
guess
said
the Black
if we
Rose
got
then.
separated, we go back to the Black Rose.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's true.
Okay, I'm sorry. I forgot
I
that
made
you
it
were
a
going
home
after
base.
them.
Yeah,
because
I should have paired you up. I just got absorbed in what was going on with them. But I'm assuming that you arrive at the Black Rose.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you see Pomper once again talking to Darius. Teresa's there. Yogala, you're in tow. By the way, Yogala, I know you don't really have anything on you, but they say, hey, give us everything you've got before you go in.
I have nothing. Look at me.
You're just wearing like a loincloth or something?
Just tattered, burned clothes.
Might I recommend getting some clothes?
I have nothing. I have no pennies. I would love some clothes, sir, if you have extra clothes, but I assume, just like everything else in this town, I will have to pay for it. So if you just allow me to go into your thief building.
So the guard, surprised at how angry you are, comes up to you and he says, you have a lot of hate in your heart. Go talk to Janine inside. Maybe she can give you some spare tatters or something.
Okay. Might as well.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So
We're gonna
that's
walk in. I'm gonna point him in the direction to Janine.
Okay.
She's right over there, mate.
Oh, are you Janine?
Aren't you a sorry sight?
I am quite, yes.
You're nearly butt naked.
Yeah. I had my clothes burned off by a dragon. Sorry.
Do you typically lie to strangers?
Yes. In this particular case, happens to be the truth.
Let me guess. You need some cloth to keep you warm at night.
Just if you have anything extra, I will not pay you a cent. I have no money.
Well, what I can give you isn't very good in that case, but I might have something. So she kind of there's a shelf of clothing,
Yeah.
and on the very bottom shelf, she like removes some cloaks, and there is ripped and kind of scuffed up, but still intact. Cover your body. Red and white striped cloth a cloth pants and a cloth shirt.
Oh no.
Red and white stripes.
I have a matching hat to go with it.
What sort of hat?
She pulls out a red and white striped, like it's not a dunce cap, but it kind of looks like that.
It's a
like
cone?
It's pointed. Yeah, it's a cone.
Okay.
And then it has a red ball at the top.
Forgive me, I'm new to the town.
Yes.
What is this?
Well, not so very long ago, for entertainment, the guild hired a jester. Unfortunately, the jester got caught stealing and had to be taken care of by Darius himself.
You say this guild once hired an entertainer simply to entertain.
Simply to entertain. And it was happy. We would gather around every so often, watch him perform tricks. It was a nice, simpler time.
Janine, I do magics. Not even tricks, I do magics.
Is that excitement I hear in your voice?
Yeah, I could. Well, first of all, these are the nicest clothes I've ever been able to wear in my entire life. So thank you.
If you were to be the jester, you'd have to wear these all the time.
It would be an honor.
You're also going to have to go through an application process.
Oh, sure. I mean, I have other things to do. I'm going to go to a cat race later tonight. I have to do some things with Nikita.
You wouldn't have to worry about making a living, though.
Yeah. I mean, I will apply for this position. I assume, to be honest with you, it sort of bothers me that I would only do my magics for a small crowd, but a living's a living.
It is a small crowd, that's true. We don't prevent you from doing magic on the side, though.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Do you want to know the application process?
Yeah.
So, there are 3 tiers. First, you have to do a private showing of magic or any sort of tricks.
Yeah, no problem. Again,
For me.
there are no tricks.
And you have to impress me.
I will easily impress you.
Then, you have to do a private showing for old Benjamin. It has to be a different trick.
What is an old Benjamin?
You'll know him soon enough.
Sure.
And the third, you have to present to our Dragonborn leader a totally different trick. And he's the harshest critic of all. He does not like jesters or magic users, for that matter.
Are you trying to tell me that Dragonborn who took our bag is your leader? What
Yes, that's right.
sort of stupid group is this led by a filthy Dragonborns?
Oh, God.
Yeah, I don't know if you're going to do very well.
I'll take the clothes and have my leave, thank you.
Maybe I shouldn't have been so nice to him. All right, so Nikita, you go and you see...
And I'm gonna put on those weird striped clothes.
Okay, just like right there.
Yeah. She just watches this old man strip.
I think she's just so shocked that, like, normally she would turn away, but she's like, what is happening? Yeah, so that was a thing. Anyway, Nikita, you go and you see Pomper and Therese talking to Darius.
Oh no. What's going on here?
Nicator, I smack him in the neck.
Ow!
Why did you let him take the bag?
He stole it!
He didn't steal it. He took it straight out of your hands.
That's called stealing, you idiot!
Oh. You're the idiot.
Yeah, now I'm gonna get it back!
How?
I'm gonna do this job!
He's not gonna give you the bag back.
Yes, he said he'd give it back if I did this!
When did he say that?
When you weren't there!
I was there. My
you
bird was
weren't.
there. I
You're
was
not
listening
your bed.
the whole time.
You know, I don't have time for this.
If you don't quiet down, I'm going to stab both of you. One, you're not getting the bag back, ever. Not
I will get that bag back.
Sorry, but no. Second, don't you both have jobs to do? If you scream
Yes.
anymore, I will physically remove you from this guild. That's not what we do. You see everybody else being quiet?
We'll be underway.
Children follow suit.
I'm getting that bag back.
Teresa, I gotta talk to you.
Nicator, you know that I have always been a better thief.
Times change.
Even if I was sleeping and the bag was right in front of you, you wouldn't be able to take it from me.
Yeah, you'll see about that. Keep thinking what you want.
There was a reason you left the guild, remember?
I never forgot. I'm a different elf now, though.
I pull Therese aside.
What's up?
Therese, I'm scared.
I'm always scared. What are you scared about?
Therese, I'm feeling things right now. I'm feeling angry.
Angry?
I'm feeling really angry. Like I want to do bad things.
At who?
Everyone in this town. This selfish town. Nobody cares.
Do I hear this?
There's our friend is dying,
He's already dead, Pomper.
and nobody wants to help. No one wants to help. They're just thinking of themselves.
That's what life is, Pomper. That's what the world is.
The world-
People only care about
the
themselves.
world is so scary.
Okay, I'm gonna walk over there. I hear you talking about. Pomper,
Huh?
I'll help you fix a move. We gotta do these jobs first, though.
We also
Then
have
we'll
another
help 'em.
job.
We'll help them, alright?
I'm worried. These jobs now,
Just one each.
indebted to this.
Just one each.
This selfish thing over there that calls himself a dragonborn.
How do you think he got leader? He's ruthless.
You gotta look out for yourself, Pomper. That's how this works. That's how life works.
Hey, look at me fancy clothes.
Oh! Yogala, you look ridiculous.
These are magician's clothes, thank you very much. Suitable for an entertainer such as myself.
You look like a tablecloth.
A tablecloth?
Yeah.
Oh, are you the new guild fool?
I just may be, sir.
So you're willing to undergo the application process?
I just might be. I may also be disgusted by you, you filthy dragonborn.
Yogala, no.
Darius doesn't even respond. He just shakes his head.
Forgive my friends. They're all morons.
They also appear to be rather mean.
Mostly Yogala.
That's mostly
Pomper's
what I mean.
nice.
Well, Pomper seems like he's harboring some ill feelings as well.
It's true. When I walked
Why
up,
don't
he was
we-
talking about killing everyone in the town, doing a purge. Very law-like,
wasn't
by the
talking
way.
about-
Pomper's having a bit of a moment. That is sort of like law, yeah.
Hey, Dragonborn,
Yeah.
you want to wrestle for 10,000?
So we'll be out of here. We'll be seeing you.
You think you're so strong?
Pomper, you don't have no... You cannot do that.
You think you're so strong? Bullying my friends?
An interesting point, actually.
Wait.
Let's
You
have a
haven't-
game of it.
The bag will generate 10,000 fairly quickly.
Let's have
You
a
wouldn't
game.
stand to lose much.
So confident you are.
Okay.
Shall we? You know, the leader of the Thieves Guild has a reputation to uphold. You wouldn't want to appear weak in front of your entire guild, would you?
I don't know how often you're told this, but what you're asking doesn't make any sense. Okay? You come into my guild. I didn't force you in. I didn't kidnap you. He was looking for work. I gave him work. You two come in. Talking about a dead kobold.
And you gave
asked
us
for
work.
And I gave you work,
Yes.
didn't I?
We're appreciative of that.
And now you're saying you want to wrestle. It's hard for me to see the through line there. Also, I am weak. I don't care about strength. I care about stealth, silence, precision. That's what I care about.
So then you're going to have that competition with Nicator, are you?
As I said, if Nicator is successful at his job.
Stop making things more complicated.
Yeah, I don't have time for this. I'm going to miss my cat race. I have to go.
We also have to go to the cat race.
Fine.
You're coming to the cat race?
Yeah, we love cat races. Oh, Darius, can we have a little bit of money to get into the cat race?
No.
Shit.
I have some gold.
Okay, thank you.
Why do you need a little cat race though?
We just want to see the cat
we want
races.
to.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Why are you
I
lying?
love the cat races.
Yeah, they're great.
What do you? Why should she have to be lying?
I say into Nicator's head, I say, Darius gave us a job. We have to rough up some guards, and they're going to be at the cat races.
Well, why is this a secret? I say that back in my mind.
Because Yogala's going to be weird about it.
he doesn't have to know. Fine, whatever. And I'm like, just go, fine.
Can I just say something? As appreciative as I am for this moneymaker, ever since you lot have stepped into my guild, you've been nothing but trouble. You have clothes now.
Thank you.
God.
I do appreciate that.
Nothing but trouble. You have infinite money at your disposal.
Yes, I know. But you're really getting on my nerves. So, maybe the next time you come back, you won't be permitted to enter. You too, Nicator.
What am I supposed to do if I finish the job then?
I'll meet you outside.
Thanks a lot, idiots.
You're very rude.
Pomper,
I gotta say,
I'm leaving.
let's just go.
let's go.
I'm leaving.
Let's
Let's go to the cat
We're gonna
races.
miss the cat races.
Let's
Take
go
and
to the
move.
cat races.
We're out of here. I'm gone. Hey, old Benjamin, you want to come with us? We're going to the cat races.
Are you gonna pay for me?
How much is it for a senior?
Very good.
I think it's 100 gold.
Don't got enough, mate.
100
All
each?
right. See you later.
Come on, Benjamin, come with.
Oh, Benjamin, come on. I know
Come
you
on,
got the
we're
coin.
all going.
You're never broke.
You just won a bunch off Darius over there.
Oh, you did you?
Listen. It hurts to move.
Well, he'll carry you.
I'll carry you if I have to, Benjamin. Let's go.
If the Dragonborn carries me, I wouldn't like to see the cat race.
Excellent.
Who's going to carry Moose?
Hop on.
He'll carry
I'm
both of
holding
them.
them both.
Wait, how are you holding both?
So I got Moof over my shoulder and then Benjamin like this. A dwarf and a kobold. I can swing.
Yeah, you're 7 feet
Toss me.
Can you make a strength check, please?
Okay.
Let's go 20.
Yes!
Not the time to get a 20. That's solo stakes. We don't need that 20. We don't need that one.
He probably would have rolled 5 and been fine.
Oh, God. Now we're going to have to roll something important later. You're going to get a 1.
Come on, old Benjamin. You'll cheer me up.
So you like lift him up, and he's never like he knew that you'd be able to pick him up, right? He knew that, but you pick him up with such ease. It's like picking up a pebble. He is impressed by your strength, and it endears you to him in a way that you weren't expecting. He's like, "You must be some great warrior."
That's the nicest thing he said.
You've got quite the arms there.
Part of being a dragonborn, I guess.
I heard you're hot up on cash.
Whoa. Very. I'm trying to bring my friend back.
Like I said, these old bones, it's hard to get around now. Maybe starting tomorrow, I can pay you and we can do a little tour of the town.
Okay.
That sound good?
Sounds great.
Benjamin, you can't have him all night tomorrow, though. I need him.
That's fine.
Look, there's enough pomper to go around. But, Benjamin.
Yeah.
Why do you work for that guy? He's mean.
He's not mean, he's just harsh. There's a difference. Has he ever done anything to actually hurt you?
I suppose not.
No, I could tell that you're a little naive, and there's some things that you're going to have to learn. Maybe on our little tours, I can give you some life education.
I'd love it. I knew a dwarf once.
What was his name?
Oh, no. Oh, no.
His name was Law.
What was his name?
His name was Law.
I've never hated a dwarf as much as I hate that man.
Wait,
Benjamin,
you knew
you
Law?
know Law?
I'm not gonna talk about it.
Well, Benjamin, you'll be glad to know he's dead.
He's probably very dead.
Old Benjamin spits on the ground.
It might have been a different Law.
That's fair. That's totally fair.
The one I knew was kind and gentle.
The one I knew killed innocent people.
Yeah, and the one I knew is not kind of gentle.
He was a bit unhinged.
Anyway, I think we're running late for the cat races, huh?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, well, come on, let's go. I need to be there on time.
Okay.
My friend Gundar is waiting for me. And he's paying for me to get in.
Gundar is gonna be there.
I know.
Yeah, Gundar's gonna be there.
He's friends.
Just as I said,
I,
yes.
I say into Pomper's head, I'm like, that's how I knew about Gundar. He's in business with Yogala. They're trying to set up a show. It's all very strange.
Okay, so, Gundar said that he would meet you in front of the shack where he
Yeah.
left you.
Yeah.
So you go back to the shack.
And we
Gun-
get our weapons and stuff back.
Yeah,
right?
you get your weapons and stuff back. So if I from now on, just because it's gonna happen every time,
Yeah,
you're going
yeah,
in and out of the guild,
yeah, yeah.
so that's gonna happen.
Yep.
Anyway, as you approach the shack, Gunnar says, "Hey, hurry up! We're gonna miss it.
I know, I'm so sorry, Gundar. These are my other friends.
Get moving."
Okay, here we go.
All right. So you get to Gunnar and he says, "Look, like I said, I can't pay for all of these people.
Oh, I know.
Just
you
okay?
assume me. Absolutely.
It's a steep price. The entrance fee is 100, and if you want to bet from there, it's a lot more. Mm-hmm. Know that going in, okay?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right.
What
well,
do you think of my new clothes, huh? It's for the show, Gundar. It's for the show.
eye-catching.
Thank you.
All right. It's quite a walk, all right? So try not to be too loud or anything on the way there. The owners of the place, they don't like a lot of attention or commotion or anything like that. You know, they run a pretty tight ship. So we're going to be walking for a while, and you're not going to see very much. Okay?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Follow me. So he walks east, and he kind of goes around the shack, and you're kind of going into this valley. So like I said, the city of Calvide is built into this mountain range, and you're going in this like mountainous valley where there's no signs of life whatsoever. At the entrance of this valley, there are some vendors trying to sell their wares, but you walk along, and you've been walking for a couple of minutes now, and it's just nothing. It's just rock on all sides. Is there anything that you would like to talk about as you're journeying to the cat race?
Hi, Gundar.
Yeah, what is it?
How much you make as a guard?
Well, I'm supposed to make 300 a week, but my boss has been stiffing me a little bit. Says I'm not doing a good enough job. I don't know what else I'm supposed to do other than stand there and make sure the wrong people don't get in.
He can't stiff you like that.
I know. It's been rough.
And 300 a week for you to make the 2,000. I guess you have to come to the cat races to make any extra scratch, huh?
You figured me out. I try to make everything I can gambling. In fact, I got 2 strikes against me. 1 more, and that's it for me.
I'm just glad that you get all your money the natural way through gambling and nothing else.
No, absolutely not.
Not like my thief friend over here.
Yeah, I would never... let me tell you this straight. Yogala, you and me were honorable people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I knew that the minute I saw you. Instantly trustworthy.
Do you see your
I
bunch?
see.
I would never hurt anyone. And I would never, ever steal.
That's why you're poor.
I say
Probably true.
I say into Pomper's head, I say, I think I've got a plan.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
This guy seems okay, though.
That's fine. All we have to do is get him another strike.
Get this guy a strike.
Oh
this
my
is
God.
just
Yeah.
This guy's trying to make a living here.
But then the police will do our job for us.
Don't kill him.
I forgot that they kill him. Well, that's against the rules. If he dies, we don't get our money. Okay, never mind. That plan doesn't work. All right, well. Obviously, he's lying to Yogala, though. If he has strikes, he's up to no good. You don't get strikes for gambling in a town about money. They don't care.
We're good, and we got a strike.
We crashed a boat into a dock.
Accidentally.
Yeah, they didn't care.
We're good and we got us. Absolutely.
But I'm saying he's doing something like that. He's crashing boats into docks. He's hurting people.
A strike could just mean that you just didn't pay.
Or he just didn't pay. In which case, he might be an okay guy. But whatever, it doesn't matter. It's not for us to judge. We have a job. We have to do the job.
We'll see. All right, let's just follow him, see what happens.
Yeah.
Something
I mean,
will happen.
worst comes to worst, we'll just, like, cut his legs up or something.
Cut his
Oh my god. Oh my god.
What? He can't do his job if his legs are all cut
I'm
up.
telling you, I'm having these primal urges.
Well, then
you want to cut up this guy's leg.
Well, then you can cut up his
I
legs.
don't want to cut up his legs.
Well, what kind of primal are you talking about? What kind of primal urges are you
I'm talking about an anger inside of me.
Take it out on this guy's legs.
This guy hasn't done a damn thing to us.
Well, we'll see when the cat races. We'll try to press him for information.
Yeah, all right, yeah, let's talk to him first.
Yeah.
I like that.
So, Gundar.
Yeah.
What do you have any friends in the town? We don't know anyone.
Oh, Gundar? Yeah, Gundar's got a lot of friends.
Oh, who are your friends?
The entire city of Kelvide.
Benjamin, are you friends with Gundar?
I see.
I've lost some coin to him.
Oh, so you gamble together?
I wouldn't say we're friends. Gundar's a sly one.
How do you mean?
I mean, he's very good at winning.
Like he cheats?
I didn't say that. I just said I've lost some coin to Gundar.
Look, between me and you, Benjamin, do you think he cheats?
Yes. he's, like, this is said loud enough that I can hear it. As I always say, you've got no proof, you can't stick to Gundar.
I mean, it seems like everyone in this town cheats. I don't know if that's really very special.
Not me. I've been on the up and up since I moved to this town.
Yeah, you're on the real up.
I'm on the up.
Living in a shack that
How's
I
that
paid
treating
for.
you?
I already have an entertainer's outfit. And
You're wearing a tablecloth and you have no money.
Excuse me. Have you noticed my hat?
Yeah, it looks ridiculous.
It's like a tablecloth with a pom-pom
It
on
looks
it.
like something a magician would wear. Someone who does magics dresses like this.
No, that's what a fool wears.
Either way, I think it will be very catching for the show.
Thank you.
Yes. If we can all help with the show if you want to.
Could you help me paint the shack? By the way, Gundar, I had
We'll
some
help you.
ideas for painting the shack.
We'll help with the shack,
Did you
all
know,
right.
Yogala, painting is one of my side activities that I like to do. A little, de-stressor.
No, I do know that.
Yeah.
Why is your shack such a mess?
Well, I don't paint buildings. I paint pictures.
Oh, that's so pleasant, Gundar. I didn't notice.
You paint art?
Yeah, I'm a little bit of an artist.
What do you paint art about?
Well, sometimes I paint the people that I see in the town. Sometimes I paint those ever-delectable sweets. But more often than not, I just paint gold.
Pictures of gold?
Yeah, just big old stacks of gold.
Beautiful.
Huh.
Thanks.
Paint what you want, huh?
Painting what I think about.
Gundar, can I ask you something?
Yeah.
If you got into trouble in this town, like you couldn't pay the fee,
Yeah.
and you wanted to get some fast cash, what kind of things could you do?
Like 10,000, for example.
Or just enough to pay your fees?
There's no faster way to get cash in this entire city than the cat races. You win big at the cat races, you're set for life. But nothing is more vicious than that feline track. It goes bad and it goes real bad. I've lost so much in that track. Thousands and thousands of gold. It's vicious there. And people will cheat. But if you want fast cash, it's the fastest way.
Fast cats, fast cash.
That is the motto.
But sometimes I say that too.
When you lose, though, and you don't have any money, then what do you do?
You know, I always find a way to make it work. I do odd jobs for people.
Part of your paintings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
paintings, exactly. He figured it out for me.
Well, I can't paint.
You found
What
the
else?
one honest man.
Well, what
in all
else
of
do you do?
Calvary.
I can't paint. So what else? What could I do?
I don't know, Therese. Learn how to paint. We're talking cat races right now.
All right, fine.
Hey, old
What's
Benjamin.
with the questions?
Oh, we
Seems
just
like
moved to
you're-
town. I don't know. We're just trying to figure out how to get around in this place.
Honestly, I think old Therese might have a crush on you.
Yogala, that has to be it, right?
Gundar says,
We've seen this before.
you know, that doesn't surprise me.
Hey, old
Like I
Benjamin.
said, everyone. Oops, it keeps happening. Like I said, everyone in this town loves Gundar.
Mm-hmm.
That means the ladies too.
And old Therese has a real thing for men who love gold.
I say into Pomper's head, I'm gonna cut up more than this guy's legs.
I promise tonight, I'm gonna paint you the biggest, shiniest picture of gold you've ever seen.
Wow,
Just for you.
Thank you.
How nice.
Look at these two lovebirds.
Hey, old Benjamin.
Yeah.
Do you think I could borrow some coin to bet on the cat races?
So this entire time, as you're talking, you're also walking closer and closer to the cat races.
Yeah.
And you do arrive. You see a building. So the valley ends and it expands into what would be kind of nothingness were it not for this giant stone ring. And at the front of that stone ring, there are two pillars of fire shooting
Nice.
seemingly out of the ground. And in front of the entrance are two giant orcs. Both
Orcs.
with their arms folded.
Whoa.
Gundar says, "We're here, fellas. What will the cat races be like?
Oh my goodness.
How much
gosh.
will Pomper bet?
All of it.
What will that picture to Therese look like? Will Nicator complete the job?
Probably not, knowing the rate we're going. Probably not.
Find out next time on Tabletop Escapades."
Let it ride.